Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your singles love reading for June 2022. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see, Virgo, the energy that we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is the 5 of Cups. So we really need to be mindful of the fact that we can have a tendency during this time to look at all our mistakes, all the hurts, all the pains, all the disappointments, and not at the 2 of Cups standing right behind us. And that's the Minor Arcana Lovers card, right? So that is, there is a message here to change our minds and change our lives. And that's going to be really important. How are we talking to ourselves? What are we focusing on? It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is abundance. This is the root chakra. So at the root of us, Virgo, is abundance, absolute abundance, prosperity, victory. The name Victoria came up, so I know that's a special message for somebody when it comes to abundance, so I'm just putting it out there because Spirit is telling me to. But there is a real sense that at the root of us, we are meant to have an abundant life. Now, that doesn't mean that we all, have fancy zip codes and live, in big mansions. It means that we're comfortable and successful and at peace with ourselves, and that's important. So let's look at our tarot energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay. So here where we are now, we're at the 10 of Wands. We're really moving forward from something. It's like, okay, it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to go after what is needed now for me. We have been overburdened, and now we're finding a way to kind of delegate those burdens, like release ourselves from the total entrapment of them. So that's really important here too. And there's a real sense of I need to walk my path, and I need to see what is right for me. It moves us to the energy that is challenging us, and this is the 8 of Swords. We're way too much in our own heads. This is a real sense here of like just doubt and fear and chaos and being overwhelmed and having this inner dialogue with ourselves that is very fearful, very very overwhelming. This sense of, am I moving forward the right way? Can I possibly move forward the right way? A real anxiety, okay, coming forward, and that needs to be acknowledged. It moves us then to what we're focusing on. And this is the Empress. We are focusing on how we can create and cultivate what we want within our lives and what we want within our relationships. Now, this can be that we want to start a family. I mean, that's a very obvious, notion for the Empress. And this can also be that we want, this is for singles, right? We want to find somebody to love, to connect with. And we could be thinking of the earth and how there are like 8 billion people on it. And we want to find love. We want to find who we love, how we love, what makes us happy as we move forward in this world and for ourselves. And that's going to be very important here right now. What we're focusing on is this real sense of what am I nurturing in my life and how am I nurturing love to be an active part of my life. Now, our past has been a lot of fighting. It has been a lot of listening to everybody else, everything else, trying to please a multitude of people without really ever seeming to please anyone. And there is this real sense here of I need to stand forward and look at what I want, what I need, what I desire, where I need to be for me. And that becomes the game changer right here. Now, our strength is that we can spot a liar. I mean, really seriously, inwardly, Spirit calls this out for us. This is the 7 of Swords. Also, our strength is that we have been betrayed. And I know that doesn't sound like a strength. And it definitely doesn't feel like a strength when we're in a relationship and we have been betrayed. But here, it's like it is a strength because we're stronger because of it. We're more focused and determined and, dedicated to what we want from life because of it. It's like, okay, listen, I wasted this much time, and Spirit's saying, don't say you wasted it, because you didn't. You learned so much. You grew so much. And now it's like, okay, now it's time to move forward. It's a new path. It's a new destination for me. And it brings us then to our near future, which is the 6 of Pentacles. We're going to be handed wealth, prosperity, and love is as valuable as money. So in the near future, there is a sense of a balancing of the scales. There is a sense of this give and take within relationships, but there also is this sense of I'm realizing the relationships that have just drained me or that just drain me and not the ones that build me up. And so I really have no time for those anymore. I want to feel energized within a relationship. It moves us to our suggested approach. And this is the 9 of Cups. This is real celebration. This is our, we're being told here at this point in time, it's time to celebrate ourselves and our love and what we desire within our lives and what we need within ourselves, and really let that shine forward. And what we need to know is that, tower times of chaos, times of change, times of being overwhelmed, they come for everybody. They just do. We look at carefully curated Instagrams and social medias and television scenes and everything like that, and we think, oh, that's the way life is supposed to be. And it's not. It's a fairy tale. We're being sold fairy tales every moment of every day. And we're realizing that, here with the Tower, what we need to know is that even if our mind has been blown, even if, our world has been shaken, we are still moving forward towards that love that we want. And we need to be very mindful here in our hopes and our fears of not being tempted down the wrong path. The devil comes forward and gives us everything we could possibly ever want. And we hope for that. We hope for the perfect person who says, I'm everything you ever wanted and desired. And it's kind of easy, right? With that energy of that person that comes forward, it's like, I'm just here to please you type of thing. And then those relationships are usually the ones that morph into some sort of abusive, advantage being taken relationships. And we're being told here, maybe it's not getting everything that we want all the time, because our hopes and our fears, this is it. This is the devil. We hope to get everything that we want, but we also fear getting everything that we want. We want a little pushback, a little spunk, in the person that we're in the relationship with, because, they're human too, with their own dreams and their own desires. It moves us to the Queen of Cups. And this is our potential future. Connecting with somebody who truly knows and understands and is centered within themselves. There is this real sense of love. There is this real sense of harmony. There is this real sense of beauty moving us forward. And that's what we want to connect with a partner. We want somebody who is emotionally astoundingly available, who understands their heart and who talks about their soul. And there's just a feeling of coming home with them. There's just a feeling of like, I don't have to sacrifice who I am to be with you, and you don't have to sacrifice who you are to be with me. And you might be saying, okay, Dane, this is a weird love reading, and I know that, but there's just this energy here where it's like we have to know who we are. We have to know a me before we can know a we. And I think that's very healthy. I think that is a very healthy thing, because we want this person to be so caring, so nurturing, and just really kind of fall into their arms. But we also need to be that caring, nurturing force for them so that they can also fall into our arms and be safe. So our subconscious tarot energy is the moon. A lot of things are changing. We're afraid of the changes that are coming forward. We're also afraid of really connecting with ourselves and what we want and what we're looking for and where it is that we need to be. It moves us to our subconscious chakra energy, which is the throat chakra, and it's listening. Listen to what spirit is telling you. Listen to, the people around you. Listen to yourself, Virgo. You'd be surprised at what you hear. We often think of the throat chakra as simply talking. And though talking is great, listening is powerful. It brings us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And that's the Prince of Pentacles. Okay? There's something here being hidden when it comes to money. We could be hiding it from a person thinking, okay, I don't want to reveal my finances before I get to know them better, type of thing. Or they could be hiding things around money with us. So just being aware of that is going to be very important. But we could also have had somebody in our lives where money was the driving factor for them. And we need to understand that their love had rules to it. And we don't want a love that has rules to it. Every love has rules, okay? I hope you know what I'm saying here. Like, we don't want the love that only if you can give me what I want or provide this for me, I will love you. And it's saying here, I want more open, more flowing information when it comes to love, when it comes to money, when it comes to connection. But there's something being hidden here, and it has to do with money. It has to do with trust. Okay, be mindful about that. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo. And may love and blessings always be with you.